Hey, this is Allan, and I'm the author of the #1 bestseller, The One-Page Marketing Plan. Now, if you're a coach or an author or a consultant or a thought leader of any kind, you know that you need to create either a course or a membership website. It's a way to get massive leverage for your knowledge. It's very profitable, and it's something that people actually want. And so when it came to me trying to figure out what platform to use, I looked at all the different options. And, I'm from a technical background, so I'm not afraid of technology. But when I looked at the different tools out there, I didn't find many things that really satisfied the needs that I had. I found there were three basic approaches. So the first approach was basically to stitch together a bunch of tools that weren't really ever made to create courses or membership websites. So, you can get WordPress and stitch that together with another plugin and stitch that together with the CRM. And honestly, it's just a nightmare. It might work from day one, but then as you scale, as things change, as you need to make changes, and then you have the security headaches. So people hacking your website and then, your membership platform is down and all of those sorts of things. So that approach, even being a technical person, to me, that felt like a nightmare, and that's not something I wanted to do. The second approach I found was these tools that claimed to do absolutely everything and even took over your CRM functionality. And to me, that was a non-starter because firstly, I was very happy with my CRM system, and it would have been a major headache to migrate everything out of my CRM into one of those other platforms. But the other thing that I found is those all-in-one platforms that claim to do everything, they did everything in a very mediocre and crappy fashion. So maybe they had a little bit of CRM functionality, but it wasn't as good as a fully blown CRM. And I firmly believe that you want to own your own data. So you want your CRM to be separate from the other tools and resources that you use. You want to own your own data, your own email data, and that way you're not reliant on a third-party platform that's kind of got everything. And, when you hire a craftsman to come in and do something for you, they're not going to, you'll be very concerned if they start using an all-in-one tool. You expect them to use a hammer, you expect them to use a saw, you expect them to use specialized tools for specialized tasks. Now, then I came across 10X Pro, and it was the perfect balance because it had a lot of the functionality built in of all these other separate tools. So it had funnels, you can create a website with it, you can create a membership, you can create courses, but it didn't take over all of my data. I was still able to plug it directly into my CRM, have it work seamlessly, send data back and forth, and I didn't have to have, a CRM system that was kind of mediocre or crappy. And to me, that was a unique feature of it, and I really appreciated that. The other thing that I've really appreciated about 10X Pro is the kind of emphasis they've put on education. A lot of these platforms, they give you a tool and say, great, here, go ahead, good luck. Whereas John and the team have put together resources on not just how to use their tool, but how to be successful in running a membership or a course, and really some of the things that you need to know on how to structure your offer and how to do the funnels and how to do the marketing. And I think that's really, really powerful. Even though I knew a lot of this stuff, I certainly learnt new things, but more importantly, I was able to hand this information to my team and have my team follow it. And that saved me huge amounts of time. The other major thing that was a draw card for 10X Pro is just the level of support you get. They're fanatical about their support. So I know with confidence that if I have a problem or if I have a question or whatever, we log a ticket with 10X Pro and we get a proper answer. We don't get kind of one of those scripted answers that are just really, really annoying and not helpful. We get an answer from a human being who understands what we're talking about and gives us an answer that will actually fix the problem. And we've even suggested features to 10X Pro, and lo and behold, in a future release, those features have come out, which to me really shows that they're really listening to the customer, which I really love, because so many platforms, you send them feedback or questions or whatever, and you either get no response or you get a poor response, and it just changes the way that you work. And so I see 10X Pro, John and the team at 10X Pro really as collaborators in our journey to create a membership website and a course infrastructure, and it's a scalable platform, which I really love. So those are the few things that I've got to say about 10X Pro. If you're hesitating or unsure for any reason, I would highly advise you at least trial it, because it's quite different to a lot of the platforms that are out there for the reasons that I mentioned. And, by all means, at least give it a try, give it a fair try, go through some of the training materials that they've got. You won't be sorry. So I hope that was helpful, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.